So I have a 2001 Dodge Grand Caravan here, and I'm having an issue with my heat. So it's currently about 20 below out. I'm up in Alaska here. And when I turn my heat all the way up, or if I turn it to cold, it's always blowing out the same lukewarm air out of the heat. So it's not warming up the car. So what I'm gonna do is, down on the passenger side, there is a blend door actuator. I'm going to show you where that is. So we're going to come down here. And right here you can see it. Right there. And there's 3 nuts bolts you're gonna have to take off. And those are 8 millimeters. You'll probably get away with a 5/16 as well. So we're gonna take those 3 off. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flip this down, and you can see there's this little like square piece. We're gonna push that down and then push it forward, and that's gonna release the tab. And there's a tab, you can see that little white piece right here down where my thumbnail is. So we're gonna push in, and then we'll pull that up. And it's really hard to do with one hand. So what I did is I used actually a little screwdriver to push that forward and get that tab up, and now it's released. You should be able to do it if you have 2 hands, just by pushing it forward and pulling up. What I've done is I've hooked a couple wire leads up, and I'm going to hook those up to a 9-volt battery. I have this powered up. It's spinning, but there's one issue. As it comes around to my thumb here, you're going to see it's supposed to, there's a plastic gear in there, and it's supposed to have some tension in it, and you can see there isn't. So you're going to see that there's a lot of dust and stuff. We're going to clean that up as well. And now as we set this into place, this little nub right here, you're going to want to make sure that you fit that in. That is going to fit up inside of here, and then we're just going to line up all of our connections. So that little nub set into place under there. I have all these bolts set in, and I'm ready to tighten it down. And then once you have that tightened down, the next step is to take your connector. You'll see where that's going to go. It should pop up into place. It's in. You always want to pull down just to make sure that it connected. And I'm going to turn it into the on position. I can tell it's in the on position if I turn my fan on. I can hear my fan. I'm going to turn that on. I should hear that actuator motor spin. I'm just going to turn it on. And I can hear that down there. I'm going to put you closer. Next, I'm going to turn the heat down to cold. And then I'm just going to turn that fan off and on, and it should start that actuator motor. So you can hear that spinning. Next we're going to start up the car. I turned the vent on, so I have it on cold. And I'm going to test that.